I've got a copy of reading of the minutes in there. You want to look over them? No, we'll get it.
I move we accept the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Next order of business is reading of treasurer's report.
All right, close out the month of February. General fund had $391,782.42. The road fund had $13,027.04. General had $5,836.31. LGEA had $66,228.74. Solid waste had $3,866.67. Parks and Rec had $5,872.71. LGEDF had $897.16. The clerk storage fee account had $3,831.56. Our opioid settlement had $43,814.69, and ARPA still has $109,698.52.
You guys have any questions on that? We'll look over a little longer.
I'll make a move to accept the treasurer's report. I'll second it.
Jason, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Open comments. You want to talk about anything while you're here?
I'll get it next time, thank you.
All right, next thing is the Easter egg hunt. The city was having, and they want us to join with some money.
There's a copy of the letter in your program.
Yeah, and we have a letter here. They're asking for $1,000–1,500. You know, it's wherever you guys want. I know it's a little steep. Whatever you guys think we already put in on it, if you want to put in, if you don't, just whatever you want to do. It's, I guess I'll still have it over being where it was. Yeah, there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so everything, I guess, will stay the same. We're just asking for donation from the fiscal court. So if you don't want to put that amount in, you know, come up with a amount.
So we're gonna have the issue here that annual boom days is gonna ask for the same as last year, which was $3,000, so.
If you guys just want to give the X amount, we'll just give what we can afford to give. This probably $100. This probably left up to fiscal court, you know.
Whatever y'all saying.
We recommend Judge.
You know, they want a whole lot. I'd at least $4,900. At least. Motion by Al.
Second by Jeff.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Next thing we have is opening the bids. You want to do them this time?
No, I don't go
Now, we've got all this stuff. What we got? We got a drill. We got a list of the stuff we had.
Nope.
Well, write this stuff down. We'll keep track with it. Looks like we have Jess Bishop Jr. Let's see what he's bid on. Just gonna write this down. We'll try to go over it and see who's wanting to bid. All right, on the Ford dump truck. I don't know if we got a Ford dump truck in that, do we?
That's one got the motor on the feet. That wasn't in this.
That's not in the bid.
Not this.
No, I think that was not. All right, we got to resubmit that. We've got looks like we've got a Freightliner cab and chassis, $250. Now, which one is that, Tim?
That's the one we took apart, thank you, garbage truck.
Is that the white one or one of
That's
those?
Jolly's old truck.
Jolly's
Straps
old
on it? All right, you got a $250 bid on that. All right, International cab and motor, which that's the old white one, right?
Yeah, gentlemen.
He'd bid 300 on that. Anybody got this down?
I am.
All right,
I got it.
Girl. That's how we bid, this is just one piece of paper, I don't want it in there, so we jump all here. All right. Next bid here is from, it's like Kenny Thomas. I think this is from. It's for a forklift, $200. That's the only bid on that.
Okay.
Well, that's Kenny's. Now, who this belongs to? It goes with him. No, hang on. Hopefully it's on that side. Drill truck. I guess that's the old blue Ford. Is it a blue Ford?
Yeah.
Drill truck. A van white bid $1,500 on it. That's the old drill truck.
Who did you say it was?
Levan,
Yeah.
L-E-V-A-N.
Levan. Levan white. Next bid from Kenny Thomas on that big winch, $50. This is from Kenny Gabbard. He has a $200 bid on the forklift. That makes the forklift tied at $200. All right. And who this is from?
It's from Jerry McIntosh.
Okay. This is the white International cab with L10 motor at $100. Is there anybody else bid on that?
Is that this one?
No, that's the only one you got on that.
No.
That's
the other one.
Jeff
Somebody-
did on
Jess Junior's bid on the International cab and motor, $300.
Oh,
Is that the same thing?
yeah.
Bid on that. This is the F-450, Ford truck, $150, Sue Sparks. That's not what's bid on that truck, correct?
Who was it?
Sue Sparks, $150 on the Ford truck. And this is the last one. We'll take, where's Calvin's pocket now? All right, this gentleman is bid on a Ford drill truck with, or wheel tray to a 1-ton blacktop roller. He is offering to pay $4,277 for this truck. Or trade it to a blacktop roller and a factory tilt trailer, whichever one the fiscal court wants if we want to bid. Looks like has he got the high bid on the drill truck?
He does.
It's $4,277.
Who is it?
Chris Isaacs. It's not the singer, it's he's not the real company, I think.
Yeah, it's not Prestonburg.
He's got the high bid on it. We can take the $4,277, or he has a 1-ton blacktop roller with a factory trailer. He said that they use small job for blacktop. So, whichever one you guys want to entertain an idea on doing, it's a small blacktop roller. And a
You wanna go look at it first?
Yeah, well, if he's got the bid on it, so.
I don't care to entertain the thought if I knew it was good. But we don't need to buy more junk, we have to, obviously.
On one of the ties. We will, because we'll have to rebid it with the other stuff that's out there. Well, let's see, what we got here? On this winch, we've only got one bid of Kenny Thomas and, for $50, so I'm good with that if you guys are, ain't nobody else bid on it, I'm just, you know what? The F-450 Ford truck, we've got one bid on that, it's just a cab, it's a rubber. It's $150 if you're interested, let me go for that, this is on bid,
Yeah.
fine with that, all right. Forklift have to be in the next bid with some of those stuff that tied $200. Looks like the International cab and motor, it looks like GS Bishop Junior's got it for $300. You all right with that? The Freightliner, he's on one, it's the Freightliner, the Jolly truck.
Yeah.
He's on one bid on that for $250. It's sitting up there, everything else, and what? And this Ford drill truck, this guy here's got the high bid on it, so do you wanna let him look at his equipment and trade it for the equipment or the $4,277?
I'm like everybody else, what's the equipment look like? We know $4,277 is $4,277. That's the way I look at it. What we usually run, yeah. Do it, I guess, if it's any camp.
He said that the fiscal court somewhere used it.
Don't we have one?
How about if we, let our people go ahead and look at it?
What if I send the road foreman to look at it?
If he
One
says
day,
worth it.
and if it's worth more than the $4,200, we go that way.
Like winter to winter.
It comes with a big utility trailer that's a factory tilt trailer, so that's probably a $3,000 trailer. All
And
right.
we could use.
Can we do it that way?
Beautiful.
What else did we not get a bid on?
International.
The International first
Purple
guy.
stripes.
Want purple stripes?
Yep, never even got a bid.
Well, I guess
So you have to rebid it out.
we'll rebid it out, so we'll rebid it out. That's all the bids was, Diane. That was all the bids.
That's all that was brought in.
Well, we'll contact these people and let them know, and we'll rebid the forklift and tow truck, the purple stripes, and probably put the dump truck in there if you guys are interested. Just load up and $6,000 for a motor, rear end out of it, so what do you think?
Move it out, don't they sit there as junk?
I thought there was 2 bids on the forklift.
There is, but it's $200, it's tied.
They tied $200. So, we'll rebid it.
Who was the two that bid it on?
Kenny Thomas and Kenny
Kenny
Gabby.
Gabby.
Kenny Gabby, on two of them bid on. We'll want to rebid it. Well, can I get a motion, I guess, to accept the 5 bids on the rest of this stuff?
I move with that idea.
I'll second.
All in favor of that?
Aye.
All right, next thing, solid waste report. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped it, yeah. Yeah, I gotta hit myself. Confirm Lucas Turner is our deputy. He's got, second deputy, he's got 2 parts of his training done. All he has to do now is go to the, what is it? 26 weeks, academy, whatever. He's went through his first 2 steps. I'll move the executive. Second.
We have a question also, is, we got a safety net with these deputies that we pay for them to go through the academy, that they have to stay so long with us.
Yeah, it's like a 3-year contract.
Okay, that's all we need to know.
Sorry.
All right. Next order of business is the solid waste. Anybody got anything to talk about on the solid waste? I mean, their 5-year plan, it has been reviewed and revised and everything has been approved, so.
When's the tire pick
That's actually, I'm supposed to put that in paper this week.
When is it?
We should, don't we first week of June?
First week of June.
She just sent us the ad for it this evening.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the paper, but I don't think it's this week. Actually, solid waste is actually doing a little better than it has been. I mean, more people's coming in, starting to pay.
So it's going to be June the 8th through the 10th. That's when that is.
June 8th through the 10th, and that means, you know, the garages can't bring tires. I mean, no big equipment tires, just basically pick up truck tires on it.
Yeah, it says tires on and off rim that are to include farm implement, bicycle, motorcycle, go-kart, ATV, tractor, truck, and passenger.
No big equipment tires. And they've got to be off the rim, correct?
It says on and off.
Does it say on and off the rim? Okay. All right.
June 8th through the 10th.
June 8th through the 10th. That's when we'll be picking up at the county garage.
We'll just go ahead and forward that to Lisa, so I don't forget.
All right. Next thing we got here is the foreman's report. I think everybody's got a copy of the foreman's report. Looks like there's been a lot of work done.
Yeah.
How's everything going with it?
Good.
Anything you need help with?
You quit?
No.
Well, we've actually put in for some, but where we get it now, I don't know, but, you know, every time we got something more out, we're doing the best we can with it. And I will say that the men's are working 5 days a week, not low.
Yep.
And I'm real proud of them and everybody.
It's showing here.
Yeah, if you get this detailed of report every fiscal court meeting, you know, I mean,
Something's happening.
and we spend a lot of money on fuel and gravels.
Yeah.
I know it's, yeah, we ain't gonna get it all done in 2 days, but, you know, we're working with it. That's all we can do. We just keep working daily with it. I'm tickled with all the guys' work, everybody's work. Well, next thing is, in our, CES flood recovery, they came and talked to me and Jerry, yes, mine, but that guy came and sat down with us and, he looked at some places, some Grassy Branch, Buffalo, and Smithport for us, and he's actually approved $586,000 to be spent in those areas, drilling, cribbing, and some, he calls it debris, which is gravel, creek rock removal, out of some of the creek areas. So that's gonna help us a lot, and we have to bid that out. I don't put it safe, correct, just so we can get some bids on it. It's state, it's not federal. It's a real quick turnaround. He said 30 days, time work was done, and, you know, everything was done correctly, contractor did their money.
Cleaning up some of the foreign projects and stuff, that's one thing we've learned is that when we bid out a project, the turnaround and reimbursement is
10 times faster. I mean, we do it ourselves, we're still not getting paid for work that was done in 2020. The county votes down, that's still in the state votes, that's on paper. I don't know what happened, it's kind of like everything. But that's the deal on that, I mean, it's a good program. So they're gonna fix several places for us. So that's a big plus right there.
Absolutely.
oh, and actually no, this wasn't bid out yet, this has to be bid out.
I thought we put it there.
Jack Act.
Okay, we put the jack gap.
So we have to
Okay,
get this
so
in
when
next
this will be bid out. But,
Yeah.
we've got the jack gap break also.
It's going to be
We'll
just
open
like-
it up next Monday night special meeting, is that correct?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. See who got the bid on that. Now that's, Mercy Railway money there. It's not me for this whole thing. So, hopefully we can get that fixed because it's got the best school bus on travel on it now. All right, next order of business is to pay bills. Pay all the bills, we have them on the pay. I get a motion in a second.
pay all these bills, we got money back. But
All in favor, say aye. All right, now, we ain't got, we just talked about transfers, we just
Yeah,
got
I want to point that out.
two transfers this.
There's only two transfers this time. This is the first time in several months now that we don't have to transfer into solid waste or Parks and Rec. They're both self-sustaining this month, including payroll. So the road fund and jail fund are the only two that require transfers.
Hopefully, play a life later on the road, people. Can I get a motion on the transfers as needed? All in favor, say aye.
I,
All right. Now, open comments, you have anything you want to talk about, Jason? Just something about maybe.
So, Daniel Boone Days, they were supposed to have been here tonight. They've actually, they met last week. I met with them.
trying to come in right now.
Hopefully that's them. No, that's good. Anyway, they met last week. June the 30th is going to be the next Daniel Boone Days. The committee decided to move it back to Booneville. So there's kind of we've got a couple of plans laid out of how we're going to do it. Most of it's going to be around the city block. Keep away from the dollar store so that their customers can still come in. It's pretty good. It'll work out. Be a lot of work. They're also expanding it this year into 2 days. We're going to do a car show, bring the car show back on Saturday. And hopefully down the road somewhere, they're going to just continue to expand it. We want to kind of, over the next 3 or 4 years, if we possibly can, expand it into fair days. Finish up with Daniel Boone, bring it into fair days like on Monday.
I'd like to see it eventually be like Preston days.
Right. Well, that's what we're going to try to do this year. Hopefully we can block everything off, move the vendors in there on Thursday. It'll be open just like the Woolly Worm on Friday all day. We'll have the street dance that night, same thing on Saturday, and then have the car show that afternoon.
So we're looking at the streets we blocked off June 29th, somewhere around
You're
6
looking at 29th, probably through the
July the 1st.
July 1st. I've already talked to the state. It's not going to be a big deal. With Shepherd's Lane being open again, it opens the avenue. It's no trouble bypassing Booneville. The committee is going to ask for the same amount of money as last year, which was $3,000.
Have you covered that?
It being a tourism thing for the
We should be
county,
able to use.
we can use ARPA for this.
Right, right. Plus, it's, they're trying to rebuild, and I think down the road, it's gonna bring a lot of people in. I think with them scattering it out now, having full days and having, we're gonna get a lot more people here, get tourism, bring people in, spend more money.
Yeah, I never did like the field, I never did go and move it up there.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the field, but everybody, you know, it was different.
Well, I mean, it was eventually got a street dance.
Yes.
I would feel that.
And it's for the city of Booneville.
And if it does rain, it becomes very difficult.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you take all your counties around, your cities around, you take Bayville, they got the prettiest park ever was at Happy Top, but you don't see the Woolly Worm going to Happy Top because it's for the city of Bayville. I'll make a motion to give them the $3,000.
So Jason and Jeff?
Yeah. I think it'll be great. I mean, long as, especially if somebody's working with, there's a lot of people doing a lot of things that shouldn't have done, that we're rebuilding. You know, we're building these, hopefully, I'd like to see the parade come back. You know, there's a lot of people a lot of stuff that's missed.
Yeah.
The community misses this stuff.
Actually got away from a lot of stuff in the last few years. All right. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, no. Anybody else got anything you want to talk about?
I got some estimates and invoices, it's the time for it, not the time for it.
Turn that down. tonight. All right, well, that's. Yeah, forklift, Kenny, you and Kenny Thomas tied on the price, so I've got to rebid it. We both come in and sign them out. But even
Don't you watch the prices right?
Yeah.
It's always the old one. This is the bill.
Yeah, that's the bill for the repair we done at your salt thus far, and taking the signs down
rent the machine.
and renting the machine. McConkey said the fiscal court needed a separate invoice.
That's all right, I mean, I know you had to rent it, you didn't have it.
So he said, please add the taxes, he could, we need.
We need to pay him, so,
You're on that part of it, is that what?
yeah, so, we just, it's in, it was supposed to be in, we couldn't bring it today.
I didn't hit it every time, guys, he's just throwing out.
Yeah, I think it's what Jeremy came from.
You want to say one to pay it?
It's put the bill, they put the bill, they fixed up the socket around the chain now, and just took it down, get around the machine, so we're gonna take it down. All right,
No, I'm blaming it.
I get a motion to adjourn.
I saw that.
Yeah, second.
Yes, they.
Yeah, second to adjourn.
Yeah,
July
yeah.
27th.